Hey everyone, welcome back to Insights Delta, your go to channel for breaking down complex concepts into simple, engaging content. Today we have something really special for you. We're diving into the fascinating world of economics with a twist. We're exploring Steven Landsburg's book. Can You Outsmart an Economist? This book is packed with puzzles and thought experiments that challenge the way we think about the world. So let's get started and see if we can outsmart an economist. Can You Outsmart an Economist is not your typical economics book. Landsberg uses puzzles to illustrate economic principles, making it both fun and educational. He starts by talking about the differences between inferences and deductions. Let me share one of his fascinating examples. Landsberg discusses an article where researchers observed that economics students appeared less generous than students in other fields. These researchers concluded that studying economics makes people less generous. But Landsberg urges us to dig deeper. What if the students who are naturally less generous are the ones who choose to study economics? Or perhaps economics students are skeptical of certain organizations' agendas and prefer to direct their generosity elsewhere. This teaches us a critical lesson: always question assumptions and look beyond the surface. One of the key concepts Landsberg explores is opportunity cost. This refers to the value of the best alternative that must be foregone when making a decision. He presents several puzzles to illustrate this. Let's consider a simple example. Suppose you have the option to either go to a concert or stay home and study. If you choose to go to the concert, the opportunity cost is the study time you gave up. It's essential to consider these costs because they have significant implications for our choices. Another crucial theme in the book is incentives and how they shape behavior. Landsberg uses real world examples like the impact of taxation on work effort. He shows how incentives can lead to unexpected outcomes. For instance, higher taxes might discourage people from working more hours. This principle applies to various scenarios, including policy making. Well meaning policies can sometimes have unintended consequences because of the incentives they create. Prices play a vital role in conveying information. They reflect the relative scarcity of goods and services and help allocate resources efficiently. Landsberg highlights this with several thought provoking questions. For example, if the price of bread suddenly increases, it signals that bread is becoming scarcer. This information helps consumers and producers make informed decisions. It's fascinating to see how markets respond to changes in supply and demand through price adjustments. Landsberg also delves into the concept of externalities, which are costs or benefits that affect third parties not involved in a transaction. There are both positive and negative externalities. For instance, pollution is a negative externality because it harms people who are not directly involved in the polluting activity. On the other hand, a public park provides a positive externality by offering recreational space for everyone. These externalities can lead to market failures, and understanding them is crucial for effective policymaking. Landsberg's engaging style and use of puzzles make complex economic concepts accessible and enjoyable. He encourages us to adopt a critical mindset and use economic reasoning to understand the world around us. Throughout the book, he covers a wide range of topics, including game theory, behavioral economics, and the economics of information. These concepts can be applied to everyday situations, from negotiating salaries to understanding voting systems. One particularly interesting chapter explores the concept of rationality and how it applies to human behavior. Landsberg discusses the limitations of traditional economic models that assume people are always rational. He introduces the idea of bounded rationality, which takes into account our cognitive limitations and heuristics that influence decision making. This helps us understand why people sometimes make seemingly irrational choices. Risk and uncertainty are also important topics in the book. Landsberg explains how individuals and markets deal with the unknown. He presents puzzles that highlight the challenges of making decisions under uncertainty and discusses the role of insurance and diversification in managing risk. For example, buying insurance helps mitigate the financial impact of unforeseen events, while diversification reduces risk by spreading investments across different assets. To wrap up, Can You Outsmart an Economist is a treasure trove of puzzles and economic insights. Landsburg shows us that economics is not just about markets, but also about understanding social and political phenomena. By adopting an economist's mindset and questioning assumptions, we can better navigate the complexities of the world. Critical thinking is key. If you enjoyed this summary and want to challenge your own thinking, I highly recommend grabbing a copy of Can You Outsmart an Economist and diving into these fascinating puzzles yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Insights Delta for more engaging content. Let us know in the comments what other books you'd like us to cover. Thanks for watching and see you next time.